In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 28, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Mavericks versus Utah Jazz. The Dallas Mavericks are likely to be short-handed on Saturday when playing on the road against the Utah Jazz. Dallas defeated the Phoenix Suns 99-95 on Thursday, but star Luka Doncic left the game early with an ankle sprain during the first quarter. X-rays were negative, but Doncic is expected to miss Saturday's encounter with Utah. The Jazz were defeated by the Portland Trail Blazers 134-124 on Wednesday. Utah has lost 2 of its last 3. The Dallas Mavericks have been in rough shape as they've lost 5 of their last 7 games overall, but they will be eager to build some momentum in this one after taking down the Suns in a 99-95 road win on Thursday. Spencer Dinwiddie led the team with 36 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. Dorian Finney-Smith added 18 points with 12 rebounds, while Dwight Powell chipped in with 15 points. As a team, the Mavericks shot 42% from the field and 13 of 34 from the three-point line as they held the Suns to just 16 points in the second quarter to take the early lead, before they held off a late charge from the Suns to escape with the win despite losing Luka Doncic in the first quarter with an ankle sprain. Meanwhile, the Utah Jazz have been in fine form as they've won 5 of their last 8 games overall, but they will be hoping to bounce back after getting beaten by the Trail Blazers in a 134-124 road loss on Wednesday. Lauri Markkanen led the team with 24 points. Colin Sexton added 19 points on 8 of 11 shooting off the bench, while Jordan Clarkson chipped in with 18 points. As a team, the Jazz shot 52% from the field and 20 of 41 from the three-point line as they jumped out to a quick start, only to get completely blown out by 83-60 in the second and third quarters combined. The Mavericks are 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 road games and 4-10 against the spread in their last 14 games overall. The Jazz are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games following against the spread loss. The under is 5-2 in Mavericks' last 7 games playing on 1 day's rest. The under is 4-1 in Jazz last 5 home games. The Mavericks are 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Utah and 10-2 against the spread in the last 12 meetings. Luka Doncic is listed as questionable following an ankle sprain on Thursday night, but will likely not play on Saturday against Utah, and even if able to play, will not be anywhere near 100%. The Mavericks will lack in scoring, rebounding, playmaking, and leadership without Doncic not on the court. Making matters even worse is Christian Wood is also sidelined for Dallas, and Wood is the second leading scorer and second leading rebounder for the Mavericks. With Doncic leaving the game early against Atlanta, Dallas managed just 95 points on Thursday. Utah has covered the spread in 6 of its last 9 games overall and will push the ball up the court and take advantage of a lack of rebounding for the Mavericks at both ends of the court. The Dallas Mavericks are going to be without 2 of their best players in Wood and Luka, and that's bad news. So the Utah Jazz to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Utah is expected to score its share of points behind Lauri Markkanen and Jordan Clarkson, but Dallas will find it difficult to replace the scoring of Doncic and Wood. The total has finished under in 4 of Utah's last 5 games played at home and in 4 of the last 5 games played overall between Utah and Dallas. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Raptors versus Portland Trail Blazers. The Blazers have won 2 in a row and in a non-conference matchup play host to a Raptors team that is coming off a loss. The Raptors had won 2 in a row before a loss in their last game, which was the second game of a 6-game road trip. The team is 5-5 in their last 10 games, 6 games under .500 on the season, and sit in the 12th spot in the Eastern Conference, 13 games out of first place. The Blazers had dropped 3 in a row before winning their last 2 games. They are 4-6 in their last 10 games and also in the 12th spot in their conference in the West, 10.5 games out of first place. Portland enters this game as a 5-point home favorite with a total of 235. The Toronto Raptors have been in rough shape as they've lost 5 of their last 8 games overall, and they will be hoping to bounce back after getting routed by the Warriors in a 129-117 road loss last night. Fred VanVleet led the team in scoring with 28 points and 10 assists. Scotty Barnes added 24 points with 6 rebounds and 5 assists, while Pascal Siakam chipped in with 21 points. As a team, the Raptors shot 45% from the field and 12 of 33 from the three-point line as they came out firing and stayed in the contest until the fourth quarter, where Warriors finished with a flurry to run away with it in the end. Siakam had a rough night as he shot just 8 of 26 from the field, while Chris Boucher shot just 2 of 9 from the field to finish with 7 points off the bench. Meanwhile, the Portland Trail Blazers have been in poor form as they've lost 8 of their last 12 games overall, but they will be gunning for a third straight victory after beating the Jazz in a 134-124 win on Wednesday. Damian Lillard led the way with 60 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists on 21 of 29 shooting. Jerami Grant added 19 points, while Anthony Simons chipped in with 16 points and 9 assists. As a team, the Trail Blazers shot 57% from the field and 17 of 36 from the three-point line as they struggled to get going and scored just 19 points in the first quarter to fall behind by as many as 12 points before they dominated the second and third quarters by 83-60 to make it look easy in the end. The Raptors are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games, playing on 0 days rest, and 7-3 against the spread in their last 10 games overall. The Trail Blazers are 10-4 against the spread in their last 14 home games and 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 Saturday games. The over is 6-1 in Raptors' last 7 road games. The over is 5-2 in Trail Blazers' last 7 home games. The over is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings. The Raptors could be shorthanded again as Delano Banton is listed as questionable, while the Trail Blazers are keeping an eye on Josh Hart and Jusuf Nurkic, who are both listed as day-to-day. It's a second game of a back-to-back for the Warriors, who are coming in from San Francisco following a disappointing 129-117 loss against the Warriors. A total of 3 starters scored over 20 points, but despite taking 101 shots in the game, the Raptors still lost by 12 points. A big reason for that was their defense, which allowing 55.6% of made shots to the defending champions. It's hard to win games in today's NBA with that type of effort. The bad news is they are facing the red-hot Damian Lillard and his Portland Trail Blazers, a team that scored 134 and 147 points in their last 2 games. Playing at Moda Center hasn't been a pleasant experience for the Raptors. They've won just 5 of their last 19 meetings. Portland could definitely use a win here to make up for lost ground in the Western Conference playoff race. Lillard's heroics can only get them so far. He's coming off a mesmerizing 60-point performance in the win over Utah. It'll be interesting to see how he follows it up. Toronto beat the Blazers by 12 points some 20 days ago in Canada, but prior to that the Blazers won the previous 5 meetings. Rest advantage is also on the side of the Blazers here as they had an extra day to recoup their energy and they didn't travel in between games. They do have a couple of injury worries ahead of this game though, with Jusuf Nurkic and Josh Hart both being questionable. The Toronto Raptors continue to be hit or miss, and they're hard to get a feel for, so I'm hesitant to back them, especially on the road. The Portland Trail Blazers have a couple of nice wins lately, which suggests they may be turning things around, and they're at home here where they win by an average of 5.5 points. The head-to-head stats are on Portland's side here, and with Lillard playing at such a high level, I have a hard time backing anyone against them at the moment. The line is reasonable, so the Portland Trail Blazers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The total has gone over in 7 of the last 10 games between these teams, and that is the pick I am leaning towards in this game. The Blazers have lit it up in the last 2 games, scoring 147 points and 134 points, respectively, and look for them to put up a high total in this game facing the Raptors, who gave up 129 points in their last game. Toronto is not the highest scoring team and are coming off a game last night and will be decent in the scoring department. However, with Portland having a 3rd straight solid game on offense, the score will go past the total for this non-conference clash. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.